Inside the marbled garden, where the fountain whispered clear, Gale walked through lavender grasses with a secret weight of fear. Silk upon her shoulder, gold warm against her skin, a flower among the flowers, yet the wall still held her in. The wall was white and shining, too smooth for hand or climb, with blades above like frozen teeth against the heat of time. Outside she heard the city, wagons, voices, street-born cries, a world of dust and danger calling through forbidden skies. Wall of the garden, high above her head, beautiful and terrible, white as marble, sharp as dread. Wall of the garden, keeper of the door, she touches you and wonders what waits beyond on Gor. She crossed the sharpened stones there, though the stones cut at her feet, for even soft and frightened hearts may hunger toward the street. She knew she should not do it, she knew she must obey, but something in her longed to know the world beyond the way. Then came a voice behind her, a man's voice calm and near, and in one breath her boldness turned inward into fear. She fell at once before him, head low upon the grass, for she had learned already what happens when men pass. Wall of the garden, high above her head, beautiful and terrible, white as marble, sharp as dread. Wall of the garden, keeper of the door, she touches you and wonders what waits beyond on Gor. Was she only ornament, a jewel inside a cage, a page no hand had opened, a witness to an age? The man asked careful questions of brands and hidden ways, and Gale felt old mysteries move beneath the days. Wall of the garden, hold your secret high. Wall of the garden, cut the burning sky. She is silk and she is silence, but her heart I seen adore. The garden keeps her body, not the witness born on dampness, straw and stone, a collar at her throat there, and a chain that held her alone. Her wrists were locked in metal, her ankles held the same, and every little movement told her life had changed its name. She called into the darkness, then feared someone might hear. For rescue felt less certain than punishment and fear. A little water waited in a hollow of the floor, and hunger taught her quickly she was Earth's girl nevermore. Chains in the dark, cold against the skin. The old world fades behind her, the new one enters in. Chains in the dark, no window and no star. A frightened girl from Earth wakes to the laws of Gor. Footsteps past the doorway, a strip of lantern light, but she could not reach the portal, could not stand upright. She thought of rights and pleading, of laws she used to know, but strange laws now surrounded her where hidden waters flow. Then came the men with lanterns, voices strong and low, opening every candle down the corridor row. She crawled out with the others, head lowered to the stone, one small link in a living chain, no longer quite her own. Chains in the dark, cold against the skin. The old world fades behind her, the new one enters in. Chains in the dark, no window and no star. A frightened girl from Earth wakes to the laws of Gor. They told her she had no name, they told her she must learn that food and breath and mercy were things another might turn. The whip came near her lips then, leather dark and still, and something deep within her bent beneath that will. Chains in the dark, tears together, colored by a single chain. Girls from distant earthborn lives, all stripped of old domain. The men stood tall above them, strong as carved stone. And Janice lifted frightened eyes to know she was not alone. One man spoke her language, one man held the key. One man stood so close to her she almost could not breathe. He told her she had no name, asked if she wished to live, and she learned that in this world survival was a gift. The whip she kissed, the first truth on her lips. Leather, fear and longing in one forbidden sip. The whip she kissed, the old masks fell away, and Janice felt the hidden self that Earth had kept at bay. He brought the whip before her, not harshly but with care, and she trembled at the nearness of the law that waited there. First the whip came to her, then she came to it, and every kiss upon it was a spark that had been lit. But then there came another, a second whip to taste, and all her private longing was humbled and erased. She learned it was not romance, not a promise, not a claim, but what she was to all of them, a girl beneath the same. The whip she kissed, the first truth on her lips. Leather, fear and longing in one forbidden sip. The whip she kissed, the old masks fell away, and Janice felt the hidden self that Earth had kept at bay. She wanted to be special, wanted him to see, not merely one among the chain, but who she used to be. Yet Gor gave harder lessons than comfort could allow. A name can be removed, and a new life begins now. The whip she kissed, let the corridor ring. The whip she kissed became a darker spring. Through shame and fear, through chain and cry, beneath the world's unpitying sky, the girl who kissed the leather would become the witness yet. They weighed her with their glances, they mocked her with their eyes. They spoke of papers training her body, mind and price. She lay upon the tiles there, obedient and afraid, learning that a human life could be assessed and weighed. They asked if she was clever, if she knew the Gorian tongue, if she knew the politics of wars already begun. They wanted an outworlder, still ignorant of the game, and And in the house of training, Janice became her name. So does Janice, written on the page, taken from the old world, placed upon the stage. So does Janice, measured, turned and shown. A girl becomes a secret tool in war she has not known. Because they ordered, she moved because she must. Her fear became a rhythm, her breath became their trust. The strangers watched in silence, the housemen watched with pride. And Janice knew her future was no longer hers to guide. They spoke of special qualities, of why she might be bought, not only for her beauty, but for what she had not thought. She knew too little of the world, and that made her of use. Ignorance can be a chain, a shield, or an excuse. So does Janice, written on the page, taken from the old world, placed upon the stage. So does Janice, measured, turned and shown. A girl becomes a secret tool in war she has not known. From dark cell to training room, from chain to spoken word, she crossed into another fate before the truth was heard. She was not told the purpose, she was not told the plan, only that she would obey the will of Gorian man. So does Janice, so does Janice. Let the papers close. So does Janice, where the black wind blows. She does not know the city's name, nor who has lit the hidden flame. But far above the market floor, Treve is waiting on Gor. They called her Gale in the garden, flower under glass, where every path was measured and every hour would pass. Perfumes, silks and mirrors, jewels against the skin, beautiful imprisonment that kept the world shut in. The others watched with envy, their smiles were not all kind, for gardens have their politics and flowers have a mind. Sharpness, Tana watched and stirred, and every little whisper could become a cutting word. In among the flowers, soft beneath the sun, world is near. She heard the street beyond it, the vendors and the cries, the clash of metal somewhere under unseen skies. Sometimes alarms would echo, sometimes children played, and Gail would lift her head to hear the world from which she stayed. Then came the stranger asking about her brand and name, about the house that trained her, about how far she came. He knew more than he told her, he watched more than her face, and Gail began to wonder why she'd been brought to this place. Gail among the flowers, soft beneath the sun, kept behind the marble wall, seen and owned by one. Gail among the flowers, perfume, silk and fear. Beauty is a prison when the outside world is near. A garden can be safety, a garden can be gold, a garden can be loneliness, where secrets are controlled. She was pampered, watched and hidden, but still her heart could see the life beyond the wall was dangerous and free. Gail among the flowers, the fountain softly calls. Gail among the flowers, under bladed walls. A stranger asks, a silence grows. No flower knows what power knows, and soon the garden's golden gate will open toward the depths. Down beneath the mountain city, where the cold stone drinks the light, Janice came into the tunnels and the corridors of night. No fountain sang in sunlight, no garden leaves were stirred, only chains and heavy doors and voices seldom heard. The pit master walked before her, bent and strong and grim, a man of wounds and secrets, in the shadows following him. She served within the darkness, brought food, clean cells, obeyed, and learned that under Trave's high towers many truths were laid.
Depths of Trave,
where the lanterns barely burn.
Depths of Trave,
where the hidden pathways turn.
under
Tarns and mountain stone, no prisoner tortures in the deep. There were cells where free folk trembled, and cells where madmen sleep. Lady Constancia waited, proud of Besnit, veiled and bound. A ransom prize in danger far below the city ground. Janice tended to her carefully, sometimes sharply, sometimes kind. For pride can live in silken robes, while fear remakes the mind. The lady asked hard questions of freedom, love and change, and Janice heard within her voice the start of deeper pain.
Depths of trade,
Where the lanterns barely burn,
depths of trade,
where the hidden pathways turn. Under tarns and mountain stone, no prisoner is quite alone. The witness learns in silence what the daylight may not know. In one cell lay a peasant, huge, broken, strangely still, asking of planting seasons with a shattered seeming will. But why would such a prisoner need locks and chains so strong? Why did men speak softly as if his name were
depths of trade,
Hold your secrets tight,
depths of trade,
keep them from the light. A lady dreams, a peasant waits, a pitmaster guards forbidden gates, and Janice, only meant to serve, becomes the eyes of Gor. She was Lady Constancia of Besnit, veiled and high, ransom kept and guarded under Trif's hard sky. But when she walked above the depths, disguised in slave-like dress, her proud old world grew thinner with every stolen breath.
The scarlet-clad man found her by the terrace and the stone, thinking her a slave named Tudor, not a lady overthrown.
He spoke with stern possession, she trembled at his feet, and love came like a chain there, terrible and sweet. Constancia at the ring, waiting in the light, a free woman dressed as bondage, dreaming through the night. Constancia at the ring, pride begins to fall, for love can strip a title more deeply than chains at all.
Janice watched and wondered, half jealous and half kind, seeing how a free woman's heart could change within her mind.
Constancia spoke of freedom, then whispered of the truth. She wanted love, surrender, not the coldness of her youth.
fought his honor, for he thought she was not his. He would not steal another slave for longing or a kiss. He cursed the codes that held him. He turned and walked away, and Constancia broke in sorrow at the ending of the day. Constancia at the ring, waiting in the light, a free woman dressed as bondage, dreaming through the night. Constancia at the ring, pride begins to fall, for love can strip a title more deeply than chains at all. What is freedom without loving? What is rank without the heart? What is silk without belonging when the soul is torn apart? A lady may be guarded, a slave may be owned, but both may weep in darkness when love must walk alone. Constancia at the ring, lift your hidden face. Constancia at the ring, longing leaves its trace. The terrace waits, the shadows lean, the deepest truth is rarely seen. A lady finds within her heart the song she feared to sing.
In the lowest guarded chamber, past the pool and iron door,
Sat a giant in peasant rags on the hidden floor. 5 chains held his body, 5 locks kept him bound. Yet even broken silence seemed to shake the ground.
he asked about the planting,
Asked as though half lost,
while men of trade kept secrets.
at terrible cost.
Janice brought him water
Watched the stillness in his eyes,
and felt that underneath his ruin
something vast might rise.
peasant in 5 chains,
Who are you beneath the stone?
peasant in 5 chains.
Why are you kept alone?
If far is nothing to you,
Why does danger wake your name?
peasant in 5 chains.
There is thunder in your shame. The pitmaster knew something, the officer knew too, but no one named the prisoner, or what the truth might do.
Some said he was a madman,
Some said he was no one,
but no one shackles nothing.
where the mountain hides the sun.
Then came black tunic strangers,
With daggers on their brow,
seeking one whom states might fear.
seeking blood and vow.
They asked him of our danger,
They cursed her sacred stone,
and something in the peasant
stirred from dark alone.
peasant in 5 chains.
ashes,
but they are not dead at all.
when all was threatened openly, when her honor met the knife, the giant in the darkness remembered more than life.
Peasant in 5 chains, hey.
Strain against the wall,
Peasant in 5 chains, hey.
hear the hidden call.
Stone will crack and iron cry.
Men will learn why kings don't die.
The witness sees the mountain shake
When buried power wakes, they came with blackened purpose, men of dagger, mask, and death, through the guarded ways of trade, with murder in each breath. The pitmaster stood before them, the officer stood near, and every slave girl kneeling felt the tunnel fill with fear. They wanted the prisoner's name, they wanted proof and wanted blood, while Guido shook among them like a rat inside the mud. The peasant stared through lanterns, his memory torn and dim, but when they spoke against a storm awoke in him.
Black daggers in the tunnels,
Lanterns in the stone, men who kill for hidden powers, come for one kept alone.
black daggers in the tunnels.
Whips of fear and flame, but the mountain hears the chains break
When they speak our name,
Janice stood with secrets no slave should have known. The black cast had been answered, the hidden prisoner gone, and Trave prepared in silence for a dangerous dawn. 'Cause would send a delegation, questions would descend, and those who saw the matter had to vanish in the end. Pit girls, tunnel witnesses, all who knew too much would be sold in scattered cities, lost beyond all touch. Witness of Gor, you saw what should be veiled. Witness of Gor, you watched where daggers failed. A slave may kneel in silence, yet remember evermore. The loneliest eyes may carry the fate of kings on Gor. Constantia found her ending in the collar of her love, no longer veiled as lady, but claimed beneath the skies above.
She kissed Janice in farewell, happy through her tears, leaving chains of pride behind her,
Leaving all her fears, the pitmaster left the shadows, feet at his heel, no longer hiding from the world the wounds that men could feel.
The officer spoke of selling,
Of purple boots and changed papers,
of names erased like footprints.
in the mountain vapors. Witness of Gor, you saw what should be veiled. Witness of Gor, you watched when daggers failed. A slave may kneel in silence, yet remember evermore. The loneliest eyes may carry the fate of kings on Gor. She had been a girl from earth once, afraid in dark and straw. She had kissed the whip and learned a world of iron law. She had been Janice, she had been Gale, a flower then a slave, a servant in the deepest pits where men guard what they say. Now the roads would take her outward to a market booth or hand, some new master, some new city, some far and unknown land.
But memory would go with her of Trave beneath the stone,
Of Constantia's joyful bondage, of a peasant not unknown.
for wars are not only banners,
Not only sword and shield, but hidden cells and whispered names no public boards reveal.
and sometimes history passes
Where no free scribe can record, through frightened eyes in color, in the secret places of God. Witness of Gor, let the mountain winds cry. Witness of Gor, under 3 moons high. From earth to chain, from silk to stone, from garden wall to depths unknown, the slave who saw and lived to leave carries the hidden lore. Scatter the witnesses, change every name, sell them to distant cities.